Right, here we're going to show that two lines are skew. So remember, in two dimensions, lines can be parallel or they can intersect, but in 3 dimensions they can be parallel, intersect, or they can be skew, so they don't intersect and they are not parallel. So sort of imagine that one going over the top with a gap in between. Right, so what's going to happen is, first of all, we can have a look at the direction vectors. Right? So we can say straight away, just by looking at those two are not parallel, they're not scalar multiples of each other. Right, that means maybe they intersect. Now if they intersect, that means there's a point on the line where the x, y and z coordinates would be equal. So from this first line, 2 plus 2 times lambda must be equal to, so looking at this way here, 8 minus 5 times mu. Then I'm going to do the same with the y. So 8 plus 2 times lambda must equal negative 12 plus 13 mu. And there must be a point here where negative 1 take away lambda must equal negative 11 plus 16 mu. Right, it's very important here to remember which equations you are using. So I'm going to take equation 1. Let's rearrange that then. So that's 2 lambda plus 5 mu equals 8 take away 2, 6. And equation 2 would be 2 lambda take away 13 mu equals negative 12, so negative 20. Okay. Right, now we just got to solve some simultaneous equations. We can do that by hand, or we can go into our calculator mode and just type in all the coefficients. Remember, it has to be in this very specific form. Right, then we just got to remember which way around we put it. So we had lambda as x, which means we have mu as y, 13 over 9. Right, so we use equations 1 and 2 for that, and it's very important that we keep track of that, because now we're going to check in equation 3, so it has to be a different equation. Now equation 3 says negative 1 take away lambda equals negative 11 plus 16 mu. So we put our values in. Right, you can then just check what they are if you want to on your calculator. Probably could have worked that one out in my head. It was over 9, wasn't it? Yeah, over 9. Okay. Now, one of the advantages of doing it in the calculator is it does automatically simplify it for you. Now, as we can see, this is not true. That means lambda and mu don't work in all 3 equations. Therefore, the lines are skew, as there's no value for lambda and mu that makes all these equations true. So there's no value for lambda and mu that make these two equal to each other. They have no point in common.